My eyes crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal shaded lids, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear quick, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raining in grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody. Excuse my chewing, but you know today is Wings Wednesday, so you know what that means. I'm at Ned's Starlight Lounge, 7301 North May Avenue. The dry rub wings and the dry rub wings, man, it's unbelievable. You know, I'm
So,
driving up
Matt,
my guy.
are you a dry rub guy? You don't like any sauce on them or anything? Are you
The
like
dry
that?
rub is just unbelievable, dude. If you had the wings here at the dry rub, and the dry rub is also very good on their fries too. But once you have it, you'll see what I mean. It's unbelievable.
Huh.
Ned Starlight Lounge, 7301 North May. You can contact them at 405-242-6100. I guess I shouldn't be eating on air, but screw that, it's good. But Wings Wednesday,
Dude, it's okay. I'm doing the same thing.
yeah, $1.50 wings. It's fantastic. They're closed on Mondays, but open Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. And then Thursdays and Fridays, they're open from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Thursdays and Fridays. And of course, Saturday and Sunday brunch. Saturday's open from 10:30 to 2 a.m., but the brunch is unbelievable. If you never had the brunch here, it's just insane. And anyway, the exceptional food they have, they do a catering service is unbelievable as well. And you can contact them at 405-810-0208. And then, of course, Thursdays is fried chicken, liver, and gizzards every Thursday. Hey, Nettie, where is he gone? What do we call Tuesdays? Is it just game? Is he calling it game night? Is that what he's calling it? It's just game night. Yes, it's just game night though, right? And then, of course, last Tuesday they started a new thing, called game night on Tuesdays, where you come in and I think it's $28 for a burger for two. And then, of course, they have all kind of board games. They have Uno, they have backgammon, they have chess, they have checkers, they've got Connect Four. So anyway, it's a fun little deal for you and your wife, or girlfriend, or whatever. If you guys want to get out on a Tuesday, come have dinner and just have some fun. Drink some beer, vodka, whatever it is that you drink, Hennessy, whatever. And come on out on Tuesdays for board game night. And Ned and I were laughing about that. He said, yeah, because you get out there and you have a couple drinks and you get a little competitive. I was like, well, hell, I don't need a couple drinks to get competitive. Hell, I'm competitive right off the bat. So, but anyway, Wings Wednesday, $1.50 wings on every Wednesday. Then Thursdays is fried chicken, liver, and gizzards every Thursday. And then, of course, Tuesday nights is game night that they just started last week. And then, of course, tonight is also karaoke night. Got a lot of stuff going on. Did you think Nathan over here, that while we're in there, has got a lot of stuff going on, bro? Are you there, Nathan? Are you there? Anyway, they have a lot of stuff going on here at Ned's, and I'm sorry, I've got the dry rub over here talking to me, and I've got the rings over here, and I'm just sitting there trying to eat and do this. This is what happens every time I go to a place. Now, at George's, on Tuesdays, I order my food and I wait till I'm done before I do it. But at every other Wednesday, I'm at Ned's and Rococo's. At Rococo's and Ned's, I order my food. I try to get here early enough to order my food to get it in so I can get it done. But today I got here late, so I didn't really get a chance to get my food in, and it arrived just before I got on the air. So y'all just going to have to excuse me because I am going to eat and grub at the same time. It's just what it is, and you're just going to have to live with it. So that being said, we're going to start off with our Thunder news. And preseason awards has kind of came out which I thought was interesting that the Thunder, no surprise, Chet.
Sorry, man.
No surprise, Chet
Sorry,
is the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. What a shock. We kind of expected that. We kind of expected him to be Rookie of the Year. Kind of expected that, don't you think? Leading candidate, 34%.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because since Wembanyama's not going to play 65 games, probably.
No,
So
he's not playing 65 games.
no. So I think you know, if he does win it, I mean, there's going to be a campaign ad that's going to be ridiculous. But, you know, I think he probably is the favorite. I mean, especially if Wembanyama's not going to play it.
Well, they've already come out, as you and I talked about, they've already come out and said that they're not going to play him because they don't care about it. Whereas I think that it matters more to a Thunder team than it matters to a San Antonio team.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, honestly, though, I mean, if he's healthy, I mean, it's kind of a disservice to him, isn't it?
Not
I
really.
mean, if he's healthy, play the guy. Really? I mean, play the guy, man.
The way that San Antonio looks
I mean,
at
why
it
not?
is, the way they're looking at it is he's thin, okay? And they're looking to the future. And let's face it, they've tanked 3 times in their lives, okay? They got David Robinson, they got Tim Duncan, and they got Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. That just gets on my nerves, man, when it's like, the guy's healthy, playing. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Resting that load management crap just gets on my nerves.
No, the load management thing, to me, I agree. But to me, I wouldn't care if they didn't play Chet 65. I wouldn't mind the Thunder having the same sort of mentality with Chet. Hey, let's play you 55, 60 games. Let's keep getting you stronger, and let's build for the future if you are truly a franchise-type player. You see what I'm saying? So I don't have any problem with that, with him getting better. Now, once in a couple of years when he's got a little weight on him, then, yeah, you need to be playing 70 games. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I see that.
Go ahead.
But he's coming off an injury, too. So I can see that more with him than I can with Wembanyama.
Well, the thing with Wembanyama is they're trying to get him stronger because for him to do what he needs to do, he's going to have to be stronger. Same thing with Chet. I think the year off with Chet helped him tremendously as far as strength and conditioning, as far as everything. I think the year off helped him because Chet could have played last year. He didn't play. So,
Yeah, probably the best thing that could have happened to him. To be honest with you.
yep. And so I see we're finally joined by Drew Hinthorn. We didn't know you were alive, bro.
Hey, what you gotta do?
I'll put out some mission posters for you.
Yeah, we were like wanted posters. Where's the boy at?
Yeah, I'm still just surfaced.
I noticed. Good. But you know, last week was his birthday, and we did have a long night.
We did.
We did have a long
And then
night, so.
a long weekend on top of that. And then I freaking tore my meniscus Saturday afternoon.
Tell me you weren't trying to hoop. Tell me you were not trying to hoop you with your old ass.
No, it was a boating incident.
Oh. Do I need to call
I wish it was a really cool story, but it's not.
So I need to call McBride and ask him about it. Is that what you're telling me?
Hauled up, limping around.
Because, you know, somebody was asking me, they go, man, what about that Hinthorn Picks? Dude, you got to go to DrewHinthornPicks.com. I said, Drew, he's in MIA. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, I did. Well, I think I picked last week. I just didn't see you today. Did you get them today?
Yes, on there today, yeah. I just didn't get him yesterday or the day before or Friday
Yeah.
or Thursday.
No. Yeah.
So I just want to say, hey, go to DrewHinthornPicks.com. Anyway, Chet, leading voter for preseason awards, Drew. Chet, leading voter for Rookie of the Year, 34.6%. Do you have a problem with him or with the Thunder not having the same mentality towards Chet that the Spurs have towards Wembanyama?
Meaning what? What do you mean the same?
Because they're not going to play. They're not going to play. They said they're not going to play Wembanyama 65 games.
I can probably see that. But I don't know why not. I guess that's just protecting him. But I thought they need all the help they can get.
I think that they're doing the long run. I think they're 2 or 3 years away. I think they're going to try to build him up, get him
Chet's
strong.
going to have to be an integral part of Oklahoma City, or they're going to struggle.
I agree. 43.5 wins is a lot of wins. They're not projected to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
which is crap.
probably about right. They're going to be. I mean, they'll be either just in or outside looking in.
Yeah,
West is tough. If they were in the East, they'd be in easy. But West is different.
the West is tough. Coach Dagnott is a 38% chance of winning the Coach of the Year, which I'm like, yeah, right, we'll see. What do y'all think about that?
I'm telling you, man, he's going for it. They're going to sweep him. SJ's winning MVP. Chet's winning Rookie of the Year, and Dagnall is winning Coach of the Year.
You realize
They'll
this?
have to win 55 games for him to win that.
Yeah, I mean,
My words right now, they're going to be in the top 6. Guaranteed.
Wow.
wow.
Guaranteed. I'll take that bet.
Well, he's already got bets with High Stick Harry. So
Look, hey, speaking of that, I made my spreadsheets today or yesterday.
okay,
And I've got the bets going on. The only two I have right now are yesterday. Drew, me and Ben and Matt. I think we put an over/under on Lindy Waters' minutes for the year. Over/under 200.
200. He says Lindy
And I
Waters
took
will have over
I'm
under.
going
Drew.
under.
No, I took under, and Matt and Ben took over.
We're saying over.
Wow.
You went in on that? Yeah,
Yeah,
over.
I'll take some of that under money. He may not be on the team.
Hey, they signed him to a two-way, Drew.
What's his new contract?
They signed him to a two-way deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless there's a bunch of injuries happen, I don't see how that goes over.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Fingers.
Then you got SGA has one MVP vote. Josh Giddey is tied for 4th for the most improved player, and J-Dub is 6th for the most improved player.
I think we could go either way on that. I mean, to me, I think J-Dub was most improved last year. But
Well, we can't be most improved because he's a rookie.
well, yeah, okay. I was thinking maybe what you expected versus what you got.
Yeah, he's not.
Well, both those guys had pretty good years, so to be the most improved, they had to prove on what they did last year. It's going to be pretty tough. I mean, what Giddey averaged freaking 17, 18 points a game last year.
Yeah.
And Jay Will, 13, 14? So, I mean, he done step probably to 21, and Giddey'd have to be, one of the, probably first, second, third team All-NBA?
Yes, at least, yeah. Yes.
Probably third team?
Yep, something like that. So we'll see. I think that's going to be tough. But October 9th against the Spurs is the first preseason game, and I don't think that
Is that in Tulsa?
it's Oklahoma City. The first game is October 9th, which is a Monday night. And the reason why I know that because my birthday is the next day, the 10th. Then October 12th, we're playing in Montreal against the Pistons. Then we play the 15th at the Hornets, and then the Bucks at home. And then the game, the 19th, is in Tulsa at BOK, which would be a fun trip. That's just, that'll be on a Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a fun little trip up to Tulsa on a Thursday night to watch the last Thunder game, preseason game, because Tulsa's still a little bent. The fact that Oklahoma City got the team and not them, which makes no sense to us, of course. Makes no sense. Okay.
They don't have population. Tulsa don't have population base.
No, they really don't. They really don't. Don't listen to them. But in NBA news, of course, Mac McClung, the NBA's dunk champion, he's leaving the Sixers for Orlando. It's like, okay, you a very average player. You won a dunk contest. Okay. Do you?
Then he went to the desert of NBA teams where people go to die.
Right. Yeah. And Sixers. Then of course, Team USA is yet to impress me, dude. I don't know. Have you seen them play, Drew?
So I've watched bits and pieces of it. It's not really exciting basketball for whatever reason. I don't know why. I mean, I know they don't. They've got some decent players out there, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of action to me. I don't know if it's just the way the games are being called, or if it's it's so damn hot.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. They just don't impress me watching them. I just don't know what it is.
They just don't get up and down the floor very much. I mean, what I watched, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just not seeing a whole lot of up and down and a lot of some action, and I don't know, not a whole lot of great play.
Well, being down 16 to Germany, who had just played the
Yeah.
night before on a back-to-back, and you're down 16. Now, they did go on a 29-5 run to close it out, but still.
Right.
Top 5 rookie matchups this year. I had to pull this one out of my hat. Wembenyama versus Chet. I think to us is the number one matchup. A lot of people, because Wembenyama versus Scoot, we've already seen that. You know what I'm saying? They went off for 40 and 38 or whatever it was.
And women, Yama and Chen will probably guard each other.
Yep, they will. So anyway, I'd want to see that, but that's like was it November the 14th or something like that, I believe is when that game is, and that'll be part of the in-season tournament. So that's going to be interesting to see how that is. Wembenyama versus Scoot, we've pretty much already seen that. Now, Amen Thompson versus brother Ulcer Thompson. I'm looking forward to see how the two brothers go at each other. Do you think they're going to try to – because I know you try to kill your brother, wouldn't you, Drew? I know I try to kill mine. I try to kill my brother.
Today.
What about you, Nathan?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a great one. To watch those two guys go against each other. Hey, who's the number 3 pick? Right? I'm drawing a blank.
Brandon Miller.
It was Brandon Miller was 2. That's right.
Well, Brandon Miller was 2. Brandon Miller was 2. Scoot was 3.
That's right.
I think it's how it worked. But the Brandon Miller versus Scoot, that's going to be a really interesting game. I don't know if Brandon Miller is finally going to get his game and where he starts being aggressive. Wembenyama versus Bilal Coulibaly, which, of course, they were teammates on the French team. So that's going to be interesting to watch those two go at it in a game versus being in practice. And then
Well, I tell you what, the NBA hyping this kid. They better hope he's the real deal. He doesn't just lay an egg first year.
Oh, he's the real deal. He can play, man. He can play. I just think that he's just thin, and I think with Chet getting hurt, best thing in the world for him is that he got hurt because I gave him a chance to get stronger. And I think that the San Antonio Spurs are going to look. He's 2 or 3 years away from being what we want him to be. So let's take the time. Let's get him stronger. Let's work on his game. And they've spent. What did they spend, Nathan? $500 million on that facility, that training facility there in San Antonio.
Yeah, something like that.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, Drew? You know what I'm talking about? That facility, $500 million they spent down there. So I mean, you're spending $500 million. You know, I mean, let's get something out of it.
Yeah. For sure.
And then Chet versus Brandon Miller. I just want to see that one because I think Chet against Brandon, just to see how Chet can handle a guy who's got the physical tools that's smaller than him, that's quicker than him, that can shoot the 3 and put it on the deck. So
Chet's going to be in foul trouble that game.
yeah, and then, of course, Chet versus Bilal Coulibaly. You know, they're basically the same type player, except that Chet is taller, but they're basically the same. Coulibaly's a little bit more athletic, but that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. So I'm interested to see. Let me see. What is this? By the way, Drew, Ned, I don't know if you told him he's got the thing where they've got a game night on Tuesday nights. Did you hear about that? Where they have game night, Drew? I guess we lost him. But anyway, so Tuesday nights they have a game night, which is fun. He just sent me a deal about that Sam Mays and them are going out and starting their own little, podcast type deal where him, Barry Trammell and what's her name, Jenny Carlson and Sam Mays are doing their own little podcast deal or whatever. And I'm like starting their own little thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not interested in really hearing anything you say anything, so I don't really care. But, whatever,
All right.
Yeah, but anyway,
Man,
so.
I don't know. Barry Trammell's a pretty good.
I like Barry.
I like him. I'm not saying I want to hear him on a podcast, but Sam Mays is whatever, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. By the way, y'all go ahead. Y'all can talk about it. I'm eating my chicken.
Drew, how do you feel about Barry Trammell?
We didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
I was pretty disappointed they left. I mean, I kind of like Barry. I mean, at least he's especially over the last 4 or 5 years, he's always been an OU Hummer, which is fine. I mean, you got to be an OU Hummer to be on the radio, but he always had some pretty good insight. He always had good interviews or some good behind the scenes information. I don't know. I'm sorry to see him go. I liked him.
I think, and I could be wrong just because I'm more of a fan than I am a sports insider. So, but I always thought, Barry did a good job of telling it how it was.
I agree.
Even if he was a little bit of.
Well, part of why he was leaving, my understanding is they can be able to say what they want to say, and they're not handcuffed. Which, of course, that's part of, like with the Thunder, that's part of what we get to say whatever the hell we want to say on a show. That you can be honest and tell people, if you suck, we can say you suck. If you go for the Daily Oklahoman, you really can't say that. You know what I mean? You can't really. They have a certain dynamic that the Thunder want them to talk about, and that's what you always have to do. Whereas we don't. I don't think I can be a member of the Thunder. You think they let me be a media member, Drew?
I doubt it.
Well, you either. They're definitely not going to let you in. That's for sure. So we already.
Let me in.
No, we know you're definitely out. They're not letting you in. We already know that.
I mean, if they trade Dort, then I could probably be pretty close.
Wow, really? We're doing that again. Well, Drew, here's the new Thunder roster. They got rid of Ty Washington, signed Lindy Waters to a deal. Olivier Sarr, they signed him to the third two-way contract, the big 7-footer that we've had on the team every year. And it just bothers me that we cut guys and then turn around and bring them back. We waive them and bring them back. I'm like, if I'm waiving you, I'm not bringing you back. I don't really. I'm sure it's financial, like Nathan said with Lindy. But how do you feel about them cutting or waiving Lindy and then re-signing him to a two-way?
I don't know. Lindy Waters. He doesn't hardly ever play. He doesn't really move the needle for me. I guess I don't really have a feeling. I don't think he's going to be a contributor. I don't think he's going to do anything. If he does, it's going to be mop-up minutes. And I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Well, he played significant minutes last year.
He's not going to this year, though.
He shouldn't.
I don't think.
He shouldn't.
If Lindy Waters is playing significant minutes this year, OKC's not making the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now.
If Lindy Waters is a significant minutes getter, then we're tanking. That's
a tank move.
Yeah, well, I just don't see why he's on the team at all. I like Lindy a lot, but I'm looking at it and I'm going, I don't get it. I don't.
I'm just looking at their roster, and you tell me who projected starters, and say you're projected 9 guys, first 9. Is he better than any of those guys?
No,
I don't think so.
Well, to me, he's not better than SGA, Kaysen, Milic, Josh, Dort, Isaiah Joe, J-Dub, Wiggins, Jay Will, Chet, Kendricks Williams.
Like we said, and like Nathan just said, if he's playing, you got one of two things happening. Either you're so injured that now he's being used as an emergency guard, or you're tanking.
Right.
So,
hey, breaking news from Randy Wright: we need Lindy Waters to make the playoffs.
Opposite of what you said, Drew. Clearly the opposite of what you just said.
We need Lindy to make the playoffs.
It's Randy. That's he's got to say something. He can't help himself. He really can't, bro. He really, really, truly can't help himself at all. So that being said, we're going to take a quick break to thank our sponsors, Collaborative Logic. Want to appreciate them for keeping us up and running. If you have any needs for software or computers or networking to be done or website design, they're there for you. Contact my guy, Russell Williford, over there. SRB, if you have engineering, surveying, or planning, Mark Long is the dude for that. Oak Grove Trucking for our guy, Jose Fierro. If you have any dirt or rocks to be moved, right now he's doing road work out there with the highway stuff right now. So Greg and Max Navy over at Naveco, appreciate them sponsoring. As always, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
A bank to make things happen.
Yes, they are. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC, and a proud sponsor for us to go out and support minority, women, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. I'll say ynbo.com. Anyway, stupid. Or you can go in and see, as Nathan said, no matter what you want to do, you can come in and see the guys if you'd rather, or you can go online if you want to. Nathan is at the location at 401 Elm Street there in Yukon at the main bank. YNB East, which is on Yukon Parkway, right off 66th or 39th Street, however you want to look at it. 218 North Mustang Road is the Mustang location. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40, just south of I-40 and Garth Brooks. YNB Peoples, which is on 23rd between MacArthur and Rockwell. Now, what'd you say about don't go in and see? Who are you saying not to go in and see if you want?
Saying if you wanted personable service, you might want to shy away from Joe and Eddie. Just say. I mean, maybe they probably. I just, sometimes they do little testing.
But bro, do you really? I mean, so what you're saying is you need to come see you.
Yeah, just come see me. I mean, I don't think you could do any better, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Nathan will call you back.
Yeah, Nathan will call you back. And then, of course, DT Construction and Consulting. If you have any needs for roofing or just construction work in general around your house, contact DT Construction and Consulting, 405-209-4051. That's 405-209-4051. DT Construction 2015 at Outlook. Email the guys over there. And then, of course, they are respectful, local, and loyal, which means Drew answers the damn telephone when you call. That's basically what that means, okay?
That is what that means.
Because, actually when he gets his knee better, he'll be able to get on the roof. He'll be able to get on the roof.
I'm not going to be on any ladders anytime soon. We're going to have to delegate some responsibilities.
I cannot wait to talk to McBride about what happened to you. That's just going to be too funny. I can't help myself. Then, of course, finally, we got him on to talk about HuskerDrewPicks.com. By the way, Drew, Nebraska had 40 new guys on scholarship this year. You're talking about what happened in Colorado. You guys got 40 new guys. 40.
Yep.
40.
Yeah, that's fine.
40. That's a lot, bro.
Yeah, we didn't fire 52 guys though.
That's a lot. That's
90 scholarship players, but we didn't get rid of 52 guys on the first day of spring practice.
They didn't do it on the first day. Unbelievable. Anyway, I saw that. I saw Matt Rule today.
We are on an official countdown mode. We're 9 days away, or 8 days away, from first Big Red football.
By the way, that reminds me, I was talking to Russell Perry, the guy Perry Broadcasting. I saw Mr. Perry yesterday at Georgia's Happy Hog, and his son is going to University of Nebraska in Omaha. And I was telling him what a great city that Miami or that Omaha was, and he's like, yeah, he can't wait to go watch his son play.
That's good. Is he playing basketball?
Basketball. Yeah, he played at Heritage Hall.
Those guys, they put a ton of money into that school. It's crazy. I mean, that's the biggest school in Nebraska as far as enrollment goes. I mean, that whole downtown little area between like 40th and probably 63rd, they've redone everything. They got a new basketball stadium, new baseball stadium. Ever since they 86 wrestling and football, they dumped all the money into basketball and baseball, and they have state-of-the-art facilities there for being in the Sun Belt Conference.
Well, because
once they moved to Division I, the money started pumping into those programs, and they get a lot of support in that area.
Well, Warren Buffett is there, and I'm sure he gives them a lot of money. I'm sure, But
They're
anyway,
fun games too. The baseball stadium's really nice. The basketball stadium, it's a fun atmosphere. You get they play some decent competition in there. They got. I mean, hell, what did last year? What did they play? They played KU, Kentucky. They played 3 or 4 teams that are in the top 10 early in the season.
Yeah, they're good. Anyway, I'm happy for Sebastian, but I was just telling his grandfather. His grandfather's like, yeah, we can't wait. It's only a 6-hour drive. Yes, we'll break it up. I go, I don't blame you too. I'd stop at Kansas City. I'd stop in Kansas City too.
They're going through Kansas City. They're just going to Kansas City. I don't go that way.
Oh, you don't go that way?
No, I just straight shot from straight down 35 to 81 up through Salina.
Oh, you go that way.
Yep. Never hit a stoplight.
Oh, so in other words, you'd rather do that than stop in Kansas City, spend the night, and then go on up?
Yeah, I would, because then I'll be hungover the next day.
Well, not if you're going to see your grandson. You're not going to be hungover to go watch your grandson.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Lord, help us. Anyway.
Grandsons go to bed early, right?
Yeah, but when you're his age, I'm pretty sure you're going to have dinner and then going to bed. I don't think you're going to be staying up late. He's probably in his late 70s. Yeah, he ain't trying to do none of that, I mean, it's like your dad, Rick. I mean, what's he going to do? He and your mom, they're going to go have dinner and go to bed. They'll be in bed by, 10:30, 11?
Yeah, well, he won't tell you what they did if they did do something. Yeah, they'll turn their phones off and tell everybody they went to dinner, and all of a sudden they're in freaking Tulsa or Kansas City or someplace.
Letting you know after the fact, Oh, that's great.
Pull a Randy Wright and show you a picture of a bird on a windowsill at the beach.
Yeah,
Where am I?
Where am I? I still can't believe he did that. I was like, what a jerk. He's such an asshole. He really is, dude. He's my boy, but damn. But anyway, HuskerDrewPicks.com. You have the Stros money line minus 121.
Yeah, I mean the Stros are playing good right now. That's a nice little matchup, though. I don't like betting against the Stros at home. Red Sox have been playing pretty good lately, but the Stros are just a better team in that matchup. I think that's a low number too. Hell, it's down to 115 now.
Oh, dang, it's gone down. Braves, they are just ridiculous right now, Drew. God dang it. And most people don't realize how big they are in the South. They are the number one team in the South by far.
All right, well, they're the only team in the South, really, except for the Astros, and that's Texas. But I mean, there's no teams in Georgia. I mean, there's Georgia. There's no teams in Mississippi. I mean, I guess you could consider the Marlins the South. The Marlins, go to a Marlins Braves game in Florida, and there'll be more Braves fans there than Marlins.
Well, but Drew, I'm talking about all sports, though. Really, in the South. I'm talking about as far as I'm talking about professional. I'm talking about professional, not college. I'm talking about just professional basketball, baseball, or football. Because the Falcons.
I mean, just look at the city of Atlanta. I mean, it's a Braves town. It's not a
Falcons, not a Hawks, not a Falcons. Nope. There's a reason why hockey's not there either. So, then of course the Yankees.
They got hockey.
Do they have hockey in Atlanta?
They got I thought you were talking still about Omaha. I just jumped in.
No. We're talking about Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. My bad.
Then of course,
my dad. That's why my dad's a fan of them, because that's who he grew up watching. Was just the
Braves. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
I was talking about that the other day. I was talking about how back in the day you watched WGN for the Cubs, or you could watch TBS for the Braves. That was it.
That's what my dad was.
That was really it. That's all you could watch really consistently, or Notre Dame football. Then, of course, the Yankees, dude, they are just
They're horrible.
They're just.
I pick them today, though. I like them at home. Still the Yankees at home.
Yeah, just.
Although the Braves did just sweep them, which is nice.
Yeah,
I think the Yankees lose tonight. It's like a record since like 1913 for the most consecutive losses.
Yeah, they're just. Judge got hurt, and they have not been the same team since.
Oh yeah.
And the question is, should Brian Cashman
one guy
keep it?
Can't make me fall off the cliff like that.
They just fell. They fell way off the cliff.
It's the other guy. What's the other guy they got? Not Judge. The other big. What's his name? Stan. That guy's terrible. I mean, he can't. He either strikes out 4 times a game or hits a home run. That's it. He'll go 1 for 5 with 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's dude. The Yankees. Somebody was talking about the difference between Yankee fans and Cowboys fans. Are the Yankee fans are at least realistic, and that Cowboy fans aren't. And he goes, with Cowboy fans, they won't really gripe about. They'll gripe with each other about when they suck, but publicly they won't really talk about how they suck.
We don't want to hear no BS from haters.
Yeah, y'all really don't. It's funny how that works. You got Marlins and Padres. You taking the under 8, really? Oh, it's in San Diego. Is that a day game or night game, Drew?
Well, it's a night game, but Padres they're pitching. They got a good pitching staff and a good middle bullpen, and for whatever reason, there's not a whole lot of balls go out of that ballpark. So it's It's been hitting fairly regularly on the under.
Yep. Cubs, Tigers. You're taking the over this time in the 8.5.
Yeah,
And they're in
that's
Detroit.
a winner. That's a winner already. It's
Oh, it is.
4-4. So
Yeah.
unless a natural disaster hits and that game doesn't finish, that's a winner.
Yep. Twins and Brewers. You're taking the under right there. Now, is that a day game in Milwaukee?
That's a day game in
Oh, no
Milwaukee,
wonder.
and the under is 8, and the score is 5-3 right now. So best I'm looking for is a push there. They gave up a 3-run home run in the 4th inning.
They usually don't do that. They usually don't do that there in Milwaukee. They really don't, and that's a shocker right there. So I was shocked at that. But
it's not over yet. I've seen crazier things happen, and no runs get scored the rest of the game. So that's where we're at.
Yep, and it's under 8, so you're right there on that line, right there for that. And then, of course, tomorrow, guys, I know that none of y'all are going to be there, and I don't have to deal with y'all. And FYI, Randy Wright, Drew Henthorn, Nathan Taylor, and I'm telling y'all all, I don't deliver. So y'all want some food, y'all want some service by this great waiter, y'all better bring y'all ass there to Celebrity Wait Night.
Where are you at?
It's downtown, Hideaway downtown.
Hideaway downtown.
Yeah, 5:30 to 8:30, 901 North Broadway to Hideaway downtown. Don't bring.
You're gonna be actually waiting tables.
I'm the waiter. No, I'm the waiter. I'm actually waiting tables. Did you not see that? Did you not see that video of me when I was pouring a drink for Kat and she was ragging on me?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I may just have to show up to order shakes. Usually ice cream or shakes. It's a good thing to order for waiters. Go back there and make it.
Yeah, it's brutal, bro. I don't serve the food. I just serve the drinks only. So yeah, it's anything to do with the drinks. I'm all about it. Now I do have to go get your condiments and stuff like that. But y'all start ragging on me too hard, I ain't gonna get y'all nothing. I'll just bypass your table. I'm just letting you know that right now.
We're gonna need extra ranch for sure.
Are you gonna help me out at all? One of you two, Nathan?
No, I need some crushed red pepper flakes.
Really, Ben?
Crushed pepper, some Parmesan, extra ranch. Easy on the ice on those drinks.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the movie Waiting?
Yes,
Ryan
it was
Reynolds?
fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Just be careful what you do to your food servers. I'm just saying.
Well, no. But hey,
Well,
Nathan, I only serve the drinks. I don't serve food.
Okay. Well,
Because-
I'm saying that stuff does happen. So you guys got to be careful. I'm telling you.
Don't play those games.
Oh yeah, no.
Buddy.
I agree, but no. I don't serve your food. I can't because you have to have the license
having
for
a bum
that.
arm and your hamburger drops on the floor.
Hey, I'd give you permission, man. If one of those guys down there gives you crap, slip something in their drink, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, man. These are my boys, man. Because plus I'm trying to win the tip award, man. I'm trying to win the tip award, so I'm not going to do that. So that's part of it. But anyway, tomorrow night, 901 North Broadway Avenue is Celebrity Wait Night. 5:30, 8:30 there for Upward Transitions. And what Upward Transitions does is that they help the homeless people homeless people who actually have jobs, but they can't pay all the deposits. So they pay all the deposits for those people to actually take their families out of homelessness. Because, a lot of people, man, bad stuff happens. You get a job, but, you get kicked out of your house and you got kids and, it's just kind of tough.
With inflation, it's expensive, so that's a good thing it's crazy expensive out in the world right now.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's bad. Okay, we're going to start here with the question of the day, which, of course, this ought to be interesting to hear what people have to say. Nate, of course, we already got Ned's. He's already given us his deal. He texted me that. Who's going to have the most W's in football this year, OU or OSU?
OU. Both of them got easy schedules. I'll take OU. OSU doesn't have a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who. Depends on who our quarterback is. It depends on who our quarterback is. We don't know who that is yet.
Both of them have pretty easy schedules.
Probably going to be Bowman to start with, but you think Rangel might come off and show something that Bowman struggles at all.
Yeah, so
OSU got a pretty easy schedule on their docket for their first year in the new Big 12. They drew all the new teams.
Yeah,
that's
they
what
did.
I was going to say. I think OU because of their schedule, not OSU, but OU schedules cakewalk.
Supposedly,
so if they don't go 5-0 to start with, then They're not a good team.
Yeah.
They're not. Neither one of them are very good. I don't think. That's just me.
They don't win. If they don't win 9 games this year, OU fans are going to lose their mind.
Yep, they're going to be in a lot of
I
trouble. There's
can't
no
wait.
question. There's not going to be.
You know,
I don't know what Gundy's going to do. It depends on who he starts and who he plays, whether he plays his son or not. That's just kind of how I
Because
feel.
Yeah,
if OU goes 8-4, there's some bad losses in there.
Yep, there's going to be some real bad losses, and then of course we're going to do.
They could go 11-1 and still be a crappy team.
Yep. Now
Sure,
we're.
I agree with that 100%. They go 11-1 and only beat one ranked team.
Yep. Well, what we're going to do next, starting Monday, is we're going to break down the Big 12 schedule on all the teams, 2 teams every day. Kind of break down who they're going to play and what we think their record's going to be. So we're starting that Monday because the season starts, in 2 weeks?
What day are we going to do our NFL draft? Nathan and Isaac, Carey, and Matthew, we all got to get in on this.
We've been talking. We just talked about that yesterday. Did you not, Nathan?
Nathan, Nathan, you're tech savvy. Why don't you create us a league on Yahoo? We just need 4 entries, and they'll keep track of all the scores for us, and we can have our draft.
Now, see, here's the thing.
I'm
I
in.
suck at fantasy football. So if we're going to do it, we're going to do it to where we actually have to pay attention to win.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to pay attention, but they'll keep track of the scores for you.
Yeah, but you got to switch up.
You don't want to keep track of your own scores. You just want to be able to log in. We pick our players, and we input them into the system, and have our draft, and then it keeps track. And then every week we can come on Tuesday and see who wins.
But you got to edit your lineup and things like that, though, too.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, but you can do that all online. That's easy.
Well, I'm not doing Yahoo, by the way. I hate Yahoo system.
We do ESPN. It don't matter.
It is the easiest one to do, I think. But that's just my opinion. I can look at doing that. Yeah, I'll try to set that up.
All right, set it up.
You're right, but I'll try.
Hey, there.
Hey, Drew, you just form a private league. Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what we did. Try to form a private league, and we'll send an invite out, and we can have 4 teams, and we could just go in there, and we can schedule the draft live. You can pick your times when you want to do it. We can do it live on the air. Hell, with 4 of us, it won't take 45 minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
If that. Yeah, if that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Quick.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, will you send me email contacts?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll send you a group email. I'll send you a group email from me with tagging you and CC you and Drew and Ben. Do we want to put somebody else in there?
Nathan's got my email, so we can just do that one.
Does the commander want to get in this?
Well, he might.
Who's the commander?
That would be Randy.
The Vanderbilt commander.
The commander, Randy, is what we call him, the commander.
Yeah, I just call him boss. So
Yeah, we know what you call him. Yeah.
That's probably a good choice.
The best boss of all time, Drew. That's what he said about Randy. Okay.
I'm not wrong, but sure.
Okay, well, we're not going to argue with you because you work for him. I worked with him, and he got me in trouble. That's all I know. We went to Steak and Ale every day and got in trouble by Drew's grandfather. That's all I know. That's all I know. You have a $2,000 bill that comes into the bank for having lunch every day. Yeah.
You're talking about K, right?
No. We're talking about Dad.
K?
No, we're talking about Clarence.
Working lunch.
Yeah,
working lunch.
Well, what we do is that's when the bank closed at 3 back in the day. Okay, so what we would do is we'd go to lunch at 1:30, and we know that we'd have to be back by 3 because Drew's grandfather would leave at 3. So he'd come by and check on us, and we'd have you back. Yeah, we'd be in the office. So that's what we would do. Yeah, drunk as a mother, hungover. But that was back when they had 2-for-1 crowns. You had 2-for-1 drinks at lunch.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was.
So there wasn't a whole lot of biscuits and steak being consumed.
No, there was a lot. There was a steak. Cause remember back in the day, Steak and Ale had those cold plates. Remember, they were cold, and you put your salad on there, and then we'd have a
like ancestors.
Yep. And we'd have a steak, either fillet or ribeyes every day, along with baked potatoes and salad. and then several
I
That's
can
the
go
way I
cocktails.
ahead.
live it.
Because
I'm
that
going to
was
believe all of that story except for I'm not thinking Randy Wright would drink and come back to work. I think
There
you
was
might,
I,
but I don't
dude.
think you
I,
would.
I
Hey,
don't think that ever happened.
okay. First of
I mean,
all,
I can see
hey,
Matt doing it.
first of all, we were 19 years old. So yeah, okay.
Now
There
we're breaking
wasn't a lot of
now we're
whole.
breaking another law. Now we're drinking underage and we're making loans
No,
while
no, 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 no.
intoxicated.
Hey, first of all, hey, Drew, there was no loans. There was no loans being made by us. We were in collections. Okay, we were in collections. That was our job.
Well, a good drink always goes well with collection.
Yeah, we were not.
Now
We
I
were not
understand.
doing anything serious. I can promise you
I
that.
got it now. Now I
There
got it.
was nothing. There was nothing serious about what we was doing. We was going out and having fun, and then
That's
coming
funny.
back to work. That's basically what we were doing. Yeah, but I'm sure his dad, when he got that bill, he knew exactly
Well,
what was going
it's
on.
not like you guys didn't eat. You guys ate every day
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying. We had steak. We ate every day, and we drank every day at lunch. But we worked till 1.
Yeah, the 2 crowns are only on Tuesdays. We just
No,
did only
no,
on
every day, every day at lunch.
9:30.
Every day at lunch, it was
You
2 for
work
1
till what?
cocktails, 2 for 1s every day. Yeah, we were, you know,
You work till 1 every day, huh, man?
we
That's,
worked till
man, that's,
1. We
that's,
got back. We got back at 3, a little bit before 3 to make sure he was there. Then we worked till about 4ish. Put it like this: Kent was our boss. Do I
Oh
need to say
boy,
any more?
that
That was who
explains
our
it all right
okay.
there.
That was our
All you got
immediate supervisor.
you should have led with that.
He was the immediate supervisor. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you definitely had to be back before 3, or you definitely wouldn't have seen him.
No, this is back when he was actually working. He had to work back then. He was actually working. Yeah, it was before that. But anyway, NFL news: the Chiefs' Chris Jones said he's willing to wait till Week 8, losing $1.1 million per game, and he says that he can afford to lose. He can afford to lose it. I'm like,
Probably can. That's probably a true statement.
yeah, but
Or
my
you
Good
think
for
point
he
him.
is,
can.
but my point is my whole point's being that it's the Broncos Week 8, and who plays for the Broncos? Frank Clark. And I've been saying this all along. This is a Frank Clark deal. I didn't like when Frank Clark said that last year, being all pissed off about not the defense, ever since he's been there and nobody's been getting
Yeah.
credit. Well, hell, y'all ain't done nothing. You played good at the end of last year, but you haven't really done anything, Frank Clark. And I think that he's rubbed into Chris Jones's head. And Chris Jones, to me, it's like, dude, it can't be. I mean, I don't get it.
Did you see Andy Reid's comments? He said, "Well, the game keeps going on. That's just how it is."
That's
He's
how it
like, "So
is.
if
He
you,"
don't care. I
that's
mean,
literally that was just in his press conference. He goes, "Well, the game goes on. That's just
When you got Patrick Mahomes, you can say that.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
the whole thing is this to me with Chris Jones. For you, this is your last payday. You're going to be 30 years old, bro. Why would the Chiefs mortgage their future for 2 years of you when you can't pay? You can't pay Gay. You can't pay Bolton. You have have all those rookie safeties you got coming up in a couple years. If they give you a bunch of money, they can't pay anybody, and the team is done.
yeah." I don't understand because he could just he could do like the Jadeveon Clowney route, just do 1-year deals and
Yeah, but the whole thing
maximize
is that he
his
wants
money.
he clearly wants more than Aaron Donald money,
Yeah,
and he ain't Aaron Donald. You had 1 year where you've been the dominant guy, but Aaron Donald's been dominant for what, 10 years? I mean,
the best in the league for like 8
come
years.
on
Yeah.
now. So I don't understand what he's doing other than trying to, his agent's trying to set the market. But I believe it's Frank Clark got in his head, man, they need to pay you. They need to this because Frank Clark, to me, has been the detriment. That's why the Chiefs got rid of him. I think he was a detriment to the locker room. And they said, see ya. Chris Jones, that was his boy. He wanted him to come back. And so, but to me, Drew, you're losing $9 million.
Yeah, it's crazy money, dude. It's just, I don't know. I guess they don't have the respect for money like the other generations before them have. I mean, $10 million is $10 million. I don't care.
I don't care who you are. That's $10 million, man.
That's
You
like
can't.
2 generations, 3
Well,
generations. Easy.
him to say that, well, I can afford it. Okay, nobody can afford to lose to give away $10 million.
So
I don't care who you are.
maybe he doesn't need it right now, but he can't afford to lose it. I mean,
Right.
that's a lot of money. You just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna lose it." Right.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I mean, because he's already lost $1 million right now because of missing training camp. and then you're going to turn around and you're going to cost yourself $1.1 million a paycheck, and then you're going to come back in week 8. If I'm a player, I don't want your ass back. Do you want somebody back? Hey, you going to sit out a half a year, and then all of a sudden you want to come back and play? I don't want your ass there now, man. If you ain't going to be in the war with me from the very beginning, I'm out. How do you guys feel about that?
Didn't he say he was going to be the defensive player of the year and all this stuff?
That's out.
Maybe they could do an incentive based and give him that and be like, here, like earn it. Then if this, put your money in your mouth, this kind of thing, we'll put up the money.
Well, but this is the whole thing. They have him on a contract for this year, and they can franchise him next year.
Yeah.
So, dude, this is a no-win situation for you.
Right.
I mean, $10 million. I'm sorry. I'm not giving up $10 million over just because I'm mad because they don't want to pay me the maximum amount of dollars. Okay, well, then I'm going to come back. I'm going to play for the $19 million that you're going to – because the Chiefs is costing them a $28 million hit against the salary cap. That's why they want to sign him for that and then turn around and so they can knock that cap number down so they can add in more players, which they can't do right now. So he's handcuffing the whole team by doing what he's doing. So he's costing the team money. They can't sign a couple guys because of him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, to me, all you're doing is now you're ruining your reputation. You're not helping yourself. So
yeah, and it's not good for the locker room either.
No, it's not. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Drew, your boy not playing again in preseason. How do you feel about that?
I told you he wasn't going to play in the preseason. They're not going to play him. Why would they? I mean,
yeah, he can't afford more confidence loss by throwing a pick in preseason.
So you're saying that they're protecting him, is what you're saying, Drew?
100%.
Doesn't that bother you as a Cowboys fan?
Nah, not really. He hardly ever plays in preseason. I mean, I don't think he played but like 5 minutes the last preseason.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I think if anybody needs to play, his ass needs to be in there. How do you feel about them not trying to sign Jonathan Taylor?
I think they're fed up.
I like it. I wish they would have. Be nice. I mean, they're gonna. But thing is, they got the one guy on suspension. But other than that, once they get him back, they should be pretty set at running back. But who knows?
Yeah. Well, they don't have a Jonathan Taylor.
Speaking of running backs, how does Nathan feel about the Patriots signing Elliott?
Yeah.
I mean, now you just signed the best running back you've ever had.
Whoa.
I mean, he just became the best running back in Patriot football history.
We had this argument the other day on the phone, and I don't think Ezekiel Elliott is better than Curtis Martin. I'm sorry.
No, he's not better than Curtis Martin.
I'll take Zeke over Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin's in the Hall of Fame, Drew. Curtis Martin's in the Hall of Fame.
Overweight, lazy dude.
Drew, I like Zeke. He ain't Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin's in the Hall of Fame. He ain't Curtis Martin.
I would say.
I know, Drew.
He's not even Corey.
Drew is just trying to pull your chain. That's all he's doing. Speaking of running backs, the Raiders have no interest in trading running back Josh Jacobs. Anybody have a problem with that?
I wouldn't either.
Well, he's not playing. He hadn't showed up either. He's losing out on money too. The Browns running back.
I think he had like 1,800 yards from scrimmage last year, didn't he, or something like that?
The Raiders need him. That's just stupid to me.
Yeah.
The Browns.
They're already going to be terrible.
Yep. Well, we're getting ready to talk about them here in just a minute. You got the Titans. Dude, I don't know if y'all hear about their cornerback. Caleb Farley's dad was killed in a home explosion. Did y'all see that?
No, that's wild.
Yeah, his dad was, they think it was a gas leak. 6,000 square foot home blew up. Killed his father.
You have no chance in that.
Yeah, well, there was one other kid there. One other of his friends was there, Christian Rogers.
Terrible.
He survived. He's just in the hospital with minor wounds. But his dad was, gone. And they had a picture of him just sitting there looking at the house like, wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know how do you even deal with that? Because that's strictly an accident deal. You know what I mean? That's not.
You got to take some time away for a minute.
Well, the season starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but I think I feel like you just need you need to go take care of business, family, come back like a week later because you're going to need a distraction too. And I think especially in a locker room, it's a great place for you to be when you're having issues or something like that. It's going to allow you to escape. Yeah, you can kind of get away a little bit.
Yep.
And hopefully their first game's away or something like that, and he can kind of just get out of town and go do something.
Yeah, we may throw them on there tomorrow. But anyway, we got the Chargers and the Raiders. Speaking of the Raiders, we'll just have them go first, which is the Raiders. I don't even know what to say about the Raiders, man. You know, and it's the Raiders, dude. If they can screw something up, it seems like that they will. First game's up is against the Broncos. What do y'all think?
Where's it at?
In Denver.
Loss. Is this the Raiders we're talking about?
Yep, Raiders.
Okay, loss.
Go ahead. Who is it? The Bills? Go ahead there, Ben. Who is it? The Bills?
Yeah, at the Bills, they're going to lose that game.
Loss.
Yep.
Let me see.
Then Steelers Steelers on the road or at. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to pull up their schedule on my phone so I can actually see it because I can't see that.
Oh, here, I can read it real quick. I'll read it off. All right, you got the Steelers at home in Vegas, 7:30 primetime game.
Let me try to find it. Okay, here we go. Steelers, at home. What do y'all think?
Yeah. Loss.
Loss.
So they're 0-3. Everybody thinks they're 0-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the over/under is 7.5. 7.5 is the
I'm
over/under.
going out. I'll make bet that today. I'll take the under.
Then they turn around and play at the Chargers.
That's a loss.
Another one. Loss.
Yes, I'm just sitting there looking there like, wow. Packers and
That'll be an interesting game.
They play the Packers at home.
They might be able to win that one.
That'll be close.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
like
them a
Bucks
win
so
there.
far in preseason.
yeah, that's just.
I think they're actually. I think that Broncos defense will have them beat the Packers at home. I think that would be.
Yeah, they should
have a great defense
at home.
Yeah.
But this is the Raiders.
Yeah,
Right
no.
on. Unpopular against Packers. They should be all right.
Yep. Patriots at the Raiders.
They might get another win there. There's two.
Yeah, I'm gonna say win on that one.
Ben.
I'm gonna give him a loss. I like Bill Belichick.
Yep.
On Garoppolo, that's his old quarterback.
That's his old quarterback. Yep. Raiders at the Bears.
I like the Bears there at home.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I give them a loss there. I got them 2-5 right now.
Yep.
I got him 1-6. I got him losing this game.
God dang. Raiders at the Lions.
Loss.
Loss.
Nathan, what'd you say?
Loss.
Loss. Giants at the Raiders.
That's a loss.
I should beat them. That's a loss.
I think they're putting in a whole bunch of new runs for dimes over there, for the Giants, and I like Waller over there for the new tight end. So I think that'll be good.
Yeah, and he gets to play against them too. Man.
Yeah, he's gonna want to.
Yeah, he's gonna want to kill them.
This
Jets.
schedule, I'm just looking. This schedule is not
friendly.
for them.
Nope.
This
Jets at the Raiders.
That's a loss.
Loss.
Raiders at the Dolphins.
It's another loss.
God dang. The Chiefs at the Raiders.
I'm just looking at these games. What games are they going to be favored?
Well, they're going to win some games, dude. It's the NFL. They're going to win some games.
Okay.
I've got them with 7 wins. Is what I have them 10 losses.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They're 1-11 right now for me. They're 1-11.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and rethink it.
Yeah, I got them 2-10 right now.
Yeah. The Vikings at the Raiders.
Is it prime time?
Nope.
305
305 game.
Yeah, they'll lose that one too. Yep, those.
I just don't think the Vikings are going to. I just don't think they're going to have because they won 12 games, 1-score games. I don't think that's going to happen again. I think they're going to be the complete opposite of what
I
they
think
were
they
last
just don't.
year.
They just don't have an answer for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Chargers and the Raiders.
Loss.
That's a Thursday night game.
But you got to remember though, the Raiders in conference they play each other tough. So I'm gonna give them. I'm giving them a win there. I'm giving them a win.
If they was gonna get a short week, they might beat the Chargers on a short week.
I just think that they play the Chargers really, really tough. In the division, I think it's gonna be tough. Raiders at the Chiefs on Christmas Day.
Loss.
Raiders at the Colts.
I'll give them a win there on New Year's Eve.
Me too.
Yep, and then of course the Broncos and the Raiders.
I'll have them split with the Broncos just to be nice. So I'll give them 3 wins.
I got them 4-13.
Nathan,
Yeah, same here, 4-13.
Ugh.
that's just dude. That's just ugly. It really is.
The
Ugly.
Broncos might beat them twice, and then they would go
Well,
to.
if Josh Jacobs doesn't play, they may not win 4.
Yeah, if he's don't play, they're in trouble. I agree 100%. Okay,
Then you start looking at it. Say they're 2-12. You know, after the Minnesota game, boy, didn't you guys start tanking for the number 1 pick?
Yep.
They gotta win a game. They may go 2-15.
Yeah, they might let the Colts win. The only positive.
That makes, I mean, you really have to look at it when they don't want to win more 2. They don't want to win 4.
Yeah, they'd want Caleb Williams next year for sure. But you got Jimmy Garoppolo, so I think they like Garoppolo. The Chargers, their first
He's gonna
game
have
is
so
at
much fun in Vegas.
the Chargers. First game is.
He already likes the porn girls. He's gonna figure
Oh, I
it out.
know.
Y'all are wrong, man. Y'all are wrong, man. Y'all are so wrong. Dolphins at the Chargers. Talking about the Chargers now. The Dolphins at the Chargers.
I'm gonna give San Diego a win. Starting off 1-0.
Yeah.
At
home.
Yep, at home. Yes. Chargers at the Titans.
It's another win.
It's a tough game, but I'll give them a win there.
Okay. Chargers at Vikings. 12 o'clock game on Sunday. Yeah. Raiders at the Chargers. Oh, you just already said win. Cowboys at the Chargers. 7:15.
That's a Monday night game too.
7:15.
Dallas always plays well out there. That's a win for the Cowboys.
I'm going win for the
Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm as well.
Dallas always plays well out there. There's going to be a ton of Cowboys fans in LA that night.
I just have so many worries with Dak. He just makes me nervous.
Well,
Dallas plays good on Monday night.
yeah,
No, I want to like
yeah. But then you got Kellen going against his old team too. He's going to want to really show them.
He just hasn't been the same since his leg folded up like an accordion.
Yep.
Just
He
hasn't.
hasn't.
Hey, is Dak the best quarterback in Dallas history?
Oh my God. Okay, next. Next. We're just gonna go ahead and go next. Chargers at the Chiefs. We're not even gonna. That's not a debatable question. Chargers at the Chiefs.
I'll take the Chiefs there. I got
Yeah,
3-3.
it's an Arrowhead. Yeah, in Arrowhead.
Yep, at Arrowhead. Yep. October game 2. Bears at the Chargers.
I like Chargers there.
Same.
Yeah, Chargers.
Yep. Chargers at the Jets.
Monday night football too.
Yep.
That'll be a good game. That's gonna be a good
Yeah.
game. That'll be a make or break game for both teams.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a great game there.
I like Rodgers. I like Rodgers and the
like
Jets.
the Jets.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep, I do too. I like the Jets.
I'm gonna go against. I'm gonna take the Chargers there.
Yeah, I like the Jets. Lions at the Chargers.
Ooh.
Lions are better at home than they are on the road. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers too. I don't think the Lions' offense will have the same output they did last year. I mean, they were exceptionally well last year, and I think they're gonna just tone down a little bit.
Chargers at the Pack.
Chargers win.
Chargers.
I'm gonna take the Packers.
Ooh.
I'll take the Chargers on that.
I think the Packers are gonna be better than what people think. Ravens at the Chargers.
I'll take the Ravens. Up a road win. Run the ball.
Dude, Zay Flowers is a monster, dude.
Sunday night football too.
I know, but hey, Drew, Zay Flowers on one side, OBJ on the other side, with Mark Andrews in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
They are going to be scary. God dang, they're loaded. Man, they're loaded.
Yeah. Ravens are a sneaky pick for a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, what do we have them being at 12? Didn't we have them 11-7 or 12 and 12-6? What do we have them at 12-5?
I think that
I think I had them at 12-5.
Yeah, I took an extra win because Homer.
Yeah.
I was wrong with that.
Yeah. But anyway, so Chargers at the Patriots.
Patriots could be tanking
I'm
them.
going
Give me
with
the
the
Chargers.
I'm going with the loss. Man.
Yeah, I gave. I'll give a win for the Chargers.
Do you think if the
I don't know. I may take the Patriots there. That's gonna be cold. It's in December. I'll take the Patriots in an upset.
Yep, him against doesn't Kellen Moore usually do good against the Cowboys? Usually did good against the Patriots, didn't
Not
I don't
really.
think they played too often when he was there.
they? Have they beat him? Have they beat? I thought they beat him the last couple times.
They beat him a couple years ago. Get down there on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right on Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, because I'm saying I thought they beat him. Broncos at the Chargers.
That's at San Diego.
Yeah.
I'll take Chargers there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Same.
same here.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Chargers.
think Russell will probably be benched by that point. So
Chargers at the. He looked good, Ben. He looked good the other day. He's looked a lot better. I think the Broncos are gonna be sneaky. That's what I think. Chargers at the Raiders.
That's a win.
at the Raiders, yeah, it's win-win. Yep.
Then the Bills at the Chargers. Oh,
I'll take
boy.
Buffalo there.
That'll be a good game. 7:00.
Yep. December
Still be
23rd.
warm out in Los. Still be
Saturday
warm
night
out there.
football. Give me the Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bills as well. But yeah, if the Bills have a
Bills are going to kill them.
You think
yeah,
Bills, Nathan?
100%.
Did you say?
Bills are going to kill them.
Yeah.
Bills are going to kill them.
So y'all don't think there's no issue with Stephon Diggs thinking that their window is gone? Y'all don't think
No.
that's
No,
no
I think
big
that's
issue?
That's an ignorant statement. How is their window gone? They got probably the second or third best quarterback in the league.
Yeah. Well, he just think that they're because of everybody else has gotten better and they're about the same.
Their defense is
Their
excellent.
defense is still good. They
Yeah.
still got a great offense, good running back, good offensive
mean-
line. I mean, they need to
Yeah.
win in the next couple of years, but I wouldn't say that their window's gone.
Yeah,
No, it's
Von
closing.
Miller keeps
Yeah.
coming back.
That's closing. Chargers at the Broncos. We already think they're going to win again. And
Yeah.
then the Chiefs at the Chargers, the last game of the year.
Yeah, that could be a win because Chiefs might not care.
Well, the Chiefs are going to care because I think that they're going to try to win. But to me, the Chargers are the one team
They
that
always play the Chiefs up.
the Chiefs always
Always.
beat them on the last second or whatever.
and it's at home.
That's at home.
Yeah.
Last game of the year.
The Chiefs might not have been able to play
Could
for
mean a lot more to San Diego than it does Kansas City.
Yeah. That's
well,
what I'm thinking.
The reason why I say that is because the Chiefs are trying to get home field. And
Right.
but that
But the Chargers could be fighting for their playoff life.
yeah, well, the one thing we had talked about, Drew, you weren't here the other day, and we were talking about, we did the NFC North or AFC North, and we were talking about that the other day, and just talking about how that North division is just, it's rough, man. That North division, Drew, is between the Ravens, the Steelers, the Browns, and the Bengals. We always thought they were going to split, and did we say that?
I said they were going to split all.
There's no easy road game.
No. Well, they think Ben thinks they're all going to split. One team is
There's
going to have
one.
two.
Yeah.
One team is going to win 2 games.
Yeah, I think the Browns could be the only team
The
to
Ravens
go
could beat the
to
Steelers
none.
both times.
No.
I don't think the Browns are that good
The
either.
Steelers both times because they're the better team and the better. I mean, still a young quarterback at Pittsburgh. Ravens
Yeah,
are going
but-
to be.
I think
Bengals
Watt's going to have another MVP-like year on the edge there. I don't like the Browns, really. I've expressed that on here.
The Bengals are
What
going
the
to
Browns?
beat the Browns both times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bengals could beat the Browns both times too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that because Deshaun is, dude. I don't know if he's going to make it back. I just don't
Yeah,
know if
he's
he's
still
going to
in
make it
first
back.
house.
He's Ben, you just can't help yourself, can you? Every time we bring it up, you just got to throw a dig in there. You just cannot help yourself at all, can you? You just can't do it, can you,
I
bro?
could not.
You can't do it, man. It's unbelievable. He just can't help himself. Can't help himself. So, but anyway, I was sitting there looking at, Drew, we were talking about this. We did the quarterback tiers, okay? Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Rodgers, Herbert, right? That's tier 1. We agree, right? Or do you think Jalen Hurts should be in tier 1?
No, Joe.
Tier 2 is
Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. I would put Herbert ahead of Hurts, and I would put Jackson ahead of Hurts, and I would put Rodgers ahead of Hurts.
yeah. Well, tier 2 is Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford, Deshaun Watson, and Kirk Cousins. That's tier 2.
Yeah, who knows what Stafford's going to have left? He may be done too. Stafford he may not have a whole lot left in the tank.
Yeah, they wanted to restructure his contract. He said nada.
Yeah,
I think
He goes,
I think he was great throwing the football. I think he was like, top 2 or 3 for a long time in the league, actually throwing the football. But he got so
well, he got to throw the
beat up.
Megatron for what,
No, I know,
8
he got
years?
beat up and destroyed. Yeah, but if you look at his passes,
how do you think Trevor Lawrence would fare at Philadelphia?
Ooh, man. Wow.
that would be awesome.
Wow.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
He'd be pretty good, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, Hurts is
Man.
good, but I mean, some of these younger guys, you put them on that team with all that talent and that offensive line and wide receivers and running backs, defense. I mean, he do pretty good too.
Except for
Yeah.
Dak Prescott. He wouldn't be very good at all.
Yeah, man, Drew, that's a great question, bro. Man, they'd be pretty good.
Yeah, Hurts, I'll tell
Yeah.
you, Hurts is good, man. Hurts
No,
is
they're
good.
Hurts is good, but my thing is this. When we talked
We're gonna
about
find out how good he is this year because now he got everybody's attention.
Oh, Jalen Carter up the middle looks so good.
dude, Jalen Carter's a monster. But the
he
thing is
is
this.
so good.
Yeah, he is. But you know what? This is what I was thinking though too. Is that like with Brock Purdy, you have 8 games of tape on him now.
Yeah.
They got tape
Yeah.
on you. They've had a chance to really look. They've had a whole year to dissect and go, okay, this is what you can and can't do. Jalen Hurts is the same thing. They know what he can and can't do. So we're going to see what happens with him. To me, it's hard for me to put him in the next level until he has gotten better every year, though. Let's face it, he has.
Yeah.
But the
definitely.
question is, what's going to happen now that they have a full 2 years of tape on him? What's he going to do?
Uh-huh.
And Trevor Lawrence, goddamn, dude, he's a monster. But he's got what is Calvin Ridley there now with him?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a beast, and I think he's trying to
gonna
come
be
back.
great.
You know what? Chris Jones needs to ask Calvin Ridley, what's it like to lose $13 million? He needs to ask him what's that like. $13 million he got, because remember he's the one who got caught for the gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to ask him what it's like to lose. To me, I still don't understand. Well, I can afford it. How the hell can you afford to lose $9 million?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess if you have $900 million in the bank.
Well, he ain't got $900 million. Now, granted, he's probably made what he just signed. This is last year of his $80 million contract, so he's probably made after taxes $70, $80, $90 million in the bank, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's probably what he has in the bank. So I mean, that's enough to live off of.
I got a fantasy deal on my email this morning. And it had the top 32 quarterbacks in the NFL. Guess who was number 32?
Don't say who. Dak Prescott.
Baker, the touchdown maker. Number 32, the lowest rated quarterback in the NFL.
Hey, how about your boy calling him a Hall of Famer?
Oh boy.
Did you see that on Facebook yesterday?
Yeah,
I was like, man,
they got
what
him
is wrong with
They
you?
got him below Ritter and Sam Howell.
Dude,
Sam Howell can fling the pill.
what the whole thing me with Baker is
CJ Stroud.
Well, CJ Stroud, I'm not.
That's rough.
I don't know how
That
I don't
hurts.
know how that's going to work. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But all right, guys, anything else y'all want to talk about?
No, I think we got. Oh wait, I do have one thing. Did you see that Christmas Day schedule? Lakers Celtics 5:00.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, I like. But the NBA is going to be. I just can't wait once it gets a little.
Nice
It's going to be good.
You got Bucks, Knicks, Golden State, Denver, 2:30 game. Celtics, Lakers, 76ers, Heat, and then Mavericks, Suns to finish off the day. But then sandwiched in between that, you got Raiders, Chiefs, Giants, Eagles, and the Ravens, 49ers.
Oh man, that's a eat some ham, lay on the couch, and that's what that is, dude. There's nothing happening on that deal.
Ravens, Niners on Christmas Day. What? That's a nice.
Oh yeah. We gotta like that. We gotta like that. I'm excited about it, dude. Too. I cannot wait. I
I'll
cannot.
be worthless from noon to 10:30.
I think we all are. We all are going to be. Yeah, we're definitely taking that day off for the show. We're not doing the show that day. Yeah, Drew, we did the top. I did the top NBA games matchups. We did that, I think, last week when the schedule came out. So we'll revisit that again. The top games coming up, just matchups or whatever. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. So, all right, fellas, I appreciate y'all. That's my guy Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com.
Go Big Red!
Yeah, I've not missed that, by the way. I have not missed that at all, just to let you know. Then High Stick Harry, my guy Ben Dillman, and Nathan Taylor of Y.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did see that Branson Robinson for Georgia, that running back that scored the first 2 touchdowns, went down. He tore his patella tendon, I believe. And then 62 days till NBA and 48 till NHL. So it's going to be looking good.
Yeah, it's going to be. Cannot wait, man.
You guys
This
have
is
a
going
good
to be
one.
It's going to be a good thing. College football in 2 weeks, NFL in 2 weeks, basketball and hockey in 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So it's going to be exciting. I cannot wait. It's going to be some good sports coming up. That being said, I want to thank Ned here at Ned's Starlight Lounge for having us, and thank you, for those. Hey, Drew, are you still there? He's gone. But anyway, I want to thank our guy Ned and Lenz for hosting us today here at Ned's Starlight Lounge. Appreciate him. Everybody else, try to stay cool today.